Have you ever heard of a gun so advanced, so futuristic, it could fire itself without human control? I know, it sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, but what if I told you this remarkable piece of history already exists? Welcome to today's episode of Firearms, where we uncover a story that seems more fiction than fact. The gun that fired itself. Yes, you heard that right. A gun that could determine on its own when to pull the trigger. Our journey today revolves around a groundbreaking invention in firearm technology, the Armatix IP-1 Smart Pistol. Now, before you think, oh, a smart gun must mean it's simply equipped with some safety features, let me stop you right there. This gun was not just smart, it was revolutionary in concept. Armatix designed a weapon with mechanisms to make it so unique that even seasoned gun enthusiasts were left awestruck. The Armatix IP-1 could practically think for itself, or so it seemed. But how does this idea work? And what impacts did it have on firearm technology and regulations? Let's roll back the clock. The year is 2014, and the world of firearm manufacturing is seeing some massive changes. On one front, people were advocating for safer gun control laws, while on the other, firearm manufacturers were developing stronger, deadlier, and more advanced weaponry. Amidst this tug-of-war entered the Armatix IP-1, a gun that made headlines for blending two very different worlds, state-of-the-art technology and classic firearm mechanics. The gun itself appeared unassuming at first glance, a sleek, compact handgun designed for personal protection. But what made it extraordinary was an integrated piece of technology, an RFID chip system. For those of you unfamiliar with RFID, it stands for Radio Frequency Identification, and it's used in everything from credit card chips to your pet's microchip. What Armatix did was embed this chip not in the gun, but rather in an accompanying smartwatch. Yes, you needed to wear a specific smartwatch for the weapon to function. Here's where it gets brilliant and jaw-droppingly futuristic. As soon as the watch and the gun were within proximity, the watch would unlock the gun's trigger, making it ready to fire. But that's not all. The gun had features like GPS tracking and even notifications to the connected watch, making it the most high-tech firearm of its era. Now, I know you must be wondering, so where does the whole firing itself part come into play? That's where optics innovation came in. In experimental models of this smart gun, researchers toyed with integrating optical sensors that could detect specific hand movements or gestures. This experimental technology meant that the gun, theoretically, could recognize a sudden motion, such as raising the weapon in a combat-ready position, a gesture-to-fire feature. Yes, based on pre-programmed inputs, the IP-1 could go from standby to active status in a heartbeat. Though Armatix never officially mass-produced this feature, even the mere idea of it sparked heated debates. Could we really trust an AI-enabled weapon to decide when to fire? But the controversy around this gun didn't end with its futuristic features. Many believed such tech could either be misused or, ironically, become a tool for coercive gun regulations. Critics raised concerns about hacking vulnerabilities. A gun so reliant upon RFID chip connectivity could be hacked, rendering it either permanently inoperable or worse, controlled by someone other than its rightful owner. Yet enthusiasts celebrated it as a significant leap toward safer firearm usage. Imagine, you could program this gun to be unusable by anyone but you. Scenarios involving stolen guns or accidental discharges in homes with children could potentially be reduced significantly. The Armatix IP-1 wasn't just ahead of its time. It was also a direct challenge to long-held notions about guns. The idea of a firearm choosing its moments of activity really made people sit down and reflect. What should weapons be capable of? And more importantly, does integrating intelligence in lethal technology push the boundaries a little too far? The IP-1 also stirred conversations about what's often called the Pandora's box of weaponry. If you think about it, autonomous drones have already made warfare debates complicated. Adding AI and autonomous decision-making to personal firearms is a whole different ballpark. Its conceptual successors pose the possible reality of weapons enabling not just self-defense, but self-thinking. And while full autonomy didn't materialize in the IP-1, it laid the groundwork for future experiments in the evolving world of firearms. Ultimately, despite all its technological marvels and its potential to revolutionize personal safety, the Armatix IP-1 Smart Pistol faced an uphill battle. Due to its reliance on expensive accessory components like the custom smartwatch, coupled with lukewarm market reception, it was eventually discontinued. Today, it serves as a piece of firearm history, a cautionary tale about mixing morality, innovation, and commerce. So there you have it, the story of the gun that could fire itself. The Armatix IP-1 wasn't just a gun. It was a glimpse into a potential world where firearms do more than follow orders. In this story, we find both unparalleled innovation and countless dilemmas. Could the gun have simplified personal safety, or did it simply open doors better left shut? Whatever your stance might be, we can all agree that the Armatix IP-1 is proof of just how far human ingenuity can stretch the boundaries of reality. Now here's a question for you. Is this progress, or are we stepping into ethically shaky ground? Thank you for watching this mind-bending episode of Firearms. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to dive deeper into more unbelievable firearm tales from history and beyond. Share your thoughts below. Would you trust a gun that could think? Until next time, keep questioning what you think you know.